I wanted to kind of go over a couple of basics for couponing for people who are just starting out, because it seems that I'm not sure if people are just getting kind of scared of couponing or what the deal is, but it really, when you think about it way too much, you kind of overanalyze and you kind of make it a little bit more difficult than it has to be. And starting anything new, especially when you're really excited about it, you see all these great hauls that all these people are posting and you get excited, and then you go home and yours is nothing like it. Well, that is totally normal, especially for people who began. And even for people who've been doing it as long as I have. I literally sometimes will figure out something in my head, I won't write it down, I'll go in and I'll walk out thinking that was not the way that it was planned. So don't be hard on yourself. It's really something that takes time. It's something that takes patience. So first of all, the first question that everybody always asks is, where do I get started? How do I do this? How do I start? Where do I begin? Well, first of all, the first step is deciding to do it. So congratulations, you're already past the first step. So a couple of little pointers. Start out small. Concentrate on 1 or 2 items a week that you see that are just awesome deals, and concentrate on that. If CVS has shampoo this week that's really cheap, stock up on that. And then if another store has, SpaghettiOs, stock up on that. And just kind of concentrate on 1 to 2 items a week so that you're not overwhelming yourself and you're not getting discouraged, because a lot of times when you first jump in, you tend to sit down with your inserts and you're cutting all your coupons and you're getting everything organized and you're out there with your pile of coupons and you've spent $500 and you're like, where are these savings? And this is where a lot of people get hung up. They walk away, they just get discouraged, they get annoyed. So take one store, concentrate on one store, concentrate on one item, something that's really going to get you motivated to do it. Start small, don't get discouraged, don't look at other people's hauls and say, why can't I do that? Or why can't, don't look at the Extreme Couponing Show and say, I'm going to do that. Because there's so many reasons why you can't do that, and we'll cover that later. But Rome wasn't built in a day, like they said, and either is your stockpile. And if you concentrate on 1 to 2 items a week, by the end of the month, or even 2 months or 3 months, you're going to go out and you're going to look and you're going to say, wow, look at all I've accomplished. So start small, don't overanalyze, don't get discouraged, and just take your time. That's my biggest advice, is take your time. So the next phase of doing this would be obtaining your coupons. Where are you going to find coupons? How are you going to get coupons? Well, there's so many ways. The first and easiest way and most popular way that most everybody does it is they get the Sunday newspaper. Most Sunday newspapers are going to have inserts. Now, I have about 3 local newspapers in my area. One never has any inserts at all. The other one has all the inserts, and another one may only have 2 to 3 inserts, depending on what week it is. So you're going to want to find the newspaper in your area that is going to carry the inserts that you're going to want. Now, you can go to your local grocery stores, you can go to your gas stations, you can go to the boxes that are on the side of the street. It really is trial and error. You're not going to figure this out all in, the first time you buy the newspaper. You might look in the newspaper and think, okay, well, these are the inserts that nobody else is getting. The coupon values may be lower, they may be higher. You may get one insert that the other paper doesn't get. You may get no inserts that the other paper gets. So it really is kind of trial and error. And what you're going to want to do, and actually, if you go into the gas stations or the grocery stores, you can look inside, you can kind of look and stuff. Just let them know what you're doing. And a lot of times they'll be very forthcoming with the information of what kind of newspaper it is that you want to get. Find out from your area if you guys get an early edition of your newspaper, because if you do, it's going to be a lot cheaper than buying the Sunday paper. Some Sunday papers are $2.50, $3, and it doesn't pay. I've heard of Dollar General stores selling your local newspapers for $1. I've heard horror stories of people pulling up there on a Sunday morning and there's a line out the door. So it all depends. I'm actually very lucky that I live in an area where our newspaper is very small. It does not even have a Sunday newspaper, so on Saturdays our inserts are in it for 75 cents a piece. Now that newspaper goes quick. So we have a local news agency that will hold papers for you. The second route that you can go is actually finding an insert supplier to supply your inserts. Now, these can range anywhere from 10 cents an insert to 25 cents an insert, depending on how many inserts you get, who the seller is. I would look for a seller that has a lot of people who buy from them, that you can assure that is a trusted seller. I would look for someone who is not charging an arm and a leg. And sometimes you can get insert sellers that actually get the Sunday papers early or the Sunday inserts early, and they will actually ship out to you on a Thursday or a Friday whenever they get them. And this is actually a really awesome way to ensure that you are getting your inserts and that you can request as many as you want, as little as you want. Most will make you do a bundle of 10, but you can find some that'll do, 5. And it really all depends on how many that you want to get. So you can start off by getting 2 and see how that works for you, maybe 4 and see how that works for you. And you can always, increase your numbers, you can decrease your numbers, however you find. And again, this is going to be trial and error for whatever works out for you. Because what might work out for me may not work out for you or someone else. And I do find a lot of the times there are a lot of coupons in my inserts that I don't use. I don't have a baby. I don't have a dog. So I'm not going to use those coupons. So another route that you could go is you could go to a clipping service and you can buy coupons from a clipping service. Now the one that I use all the time is Clip to Save. And their coupons are normally about 8 cents a piece. So you can get 10 of them for 80 cents. And you can mix and match what coupons you get. You can buy one if that's all you want. It's actually really awesome. They come in the mail within 3 days, 4 days, depending on how slow the mail is, what time of year it is. And it's actually a really good way that if you don't want to buy all the inserts and you just want to buy a couple coupons, this is a good way to get it. Now, another good way to get it is you can go to trading groups. Actually, we have a trading group. It's called Crazy for Trading Coupons. And you can trade coupons with other people. So I don't have a dog, so I might want some cat food coupons, and we're going to trade the dog food coupons for the cat food coupons. And we're going to mail each other the coupons. Or I can say I have 3 Huggies diaper coupons that I'll trade you for 1 stamp. And that is in addition to the stamp that's on the envelope. So you're going to send me a stamp. I'm going to send you your coupons. And there's also insert sellers on there, and you can buy clipped coupons. Now, the first thing that people say is it's illegal to sell and buy coupons. No, it's not illegal. It voids the coupon. If you read the coupon, it says it's not for resale, which means it will void the coupon if you bought the coupon. Now, I've never been in the checkout line and had a cashier say, "Did you buy this coupon from someone online?" Or, "How did you obtain this coupon?" I have had people say, "How do you get so many coupons?" But it's not because they want to charge me with anything. It's because they're interested to know how I get so many coupons. So again, Sunday paper, trading, clipped coupons, insert sellers. There's also printable coupons. Now, printable coupons are really awesome because a lot of times you will get high value coupons for printable coupons. And we have a link to some really awesome printable coupons on our website, www.crazyforcouponing.com. And there are about 4 different sites that you can print coupons from on that site. And a lot of times you can actually even go to the manufacturer's website and they will have printable coupons. Their Facebook groups for the manufacturers, they actually always, or not always, but sometimes on a special occasion, you'll get lucky and you can actually print out a coupon from their Facebook group. And these printable coupons, a lot of times, they'll be some of the same coupons that are in the paper, but a lot of the times they'll offer really high value coupons that you can only get by printing them. So another way to get coupons are to directly write the manufacturer. So you can go directly to the manufacturer's website and you can go under the Contact Us button. And what you're going to say is, I absolutely love your product. I recommend your product to everyone. I use it on a daily basis. You want to praise them and tell them how great you think their coupons are. And I was interested if you could add me to your coupons and promotions mailing list. Or I would love to continue to buy your products. Can you add me to your mailing list for coupons and promotions? If you have a complaint, write them. And actually, a lot of products are really awesome with compensating or sending coupons for items if you've received an item and it's not up to par. If you've received a new item or you've tried a new item and you write them saying, I just really did not like this, but I love all your rest of your products, but I just want to let you know that this might not be a very big selling product, in whatever. So companies actually love to hear feedback because this is their way of knowing what they're doing good, what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong. So if you have anything, contact the manufacturer. Tell them you love them. Tell them, whatever. And they'll actually be more than willing to send you some coupons. And there are some companies that are really awesome with sending out coupons. And again, you can find that information on our website. There is a list and a direct link to some of the manufacturers that do love to hear from you and will send you coupons. So the next thing is when you're in the stores, those little red boxes that are sticking on the side of the aisles that your child just likes to pull one and pull one and pull one to see one come out and one come out and one come out. Those are actually Blinkies. And a lot of Blinkies, and they will have very high value coupons in them and they're very sought after. So if you walk past one and you see something that you use on a regular basis, but right now it's not on sale, there is nothing wrong with taking a Blinky that you might not use right now because that's what it's there for. It's there provided by the manufacturer for you to use on an item that you're going to buy from them. And this is their little way to say, hey, it's a little push in the direction for you to buy the item. The next thing is Peelies, and these are the little stickers that you're going to find on the items that are in the stores. And again, a lot of those Peelies are very high value Peelies, and they're very sought after too. So keep your eye out when you're at the grocery store. Keep your eye out whenever you're anywhere because you never know when you're going to find some coupons. I go to my son's football game and they just die because I'll be walking past the recycling bin and there are piles of coupons. And I don't let anybody see it, but I take a few and I'll put them in my bag. And the kids actually crack up at me because they know exactly what I'm doing. Your neighbors, if you know your neighbor gets the Sunday paper, but they absolutely don't use the coupons, ask your neighbors, ask your friends, ask your family members, hey, what are you going to do with it? I actually have 2 people that buy the newspaper, and I actually give them, every once in a while, we'll give them a couple dollars to buy the newspaper, and they'll give me their coupons. And then this ensures me that, hey, I'm going to get their coupons when they're not going to use them, and they have other friends that do this too. So keep your eyes out at doctor's offices. A lot of times they'll have coupons in their waiting room for supplies like cough syrups, Tylenol, Advil, stuff like that. When you're at the dentist office, they always have coupons for toothpaste and toothbrushes. Just keep your eyes peeled because you never know when you're going to find some. So just to recap that, your Sunday paper has inserts. You can print inserts. You can find an insert supplier. You can use a clipping service. You can keep your eyes peeled when you're at the grocery store. You can keep your eyes peeled when you're at your son's football game. You can ask family and friends, and you can write the manufacturers. If you have any questions or any concerns or any questions, or you're just lost, you don't know where to start, you don't know where to begin, you don't know where to get coupons, you can visit our website at www.crazyforcouponing.com. Thanks.